What up, everyone? How's it going? How you guys doing? Right. So, in this very quick video, I'll be showing you how to create a skincare scorecard or quiz for your business, right? And we're going to be working specifically with a personality or an outcome-based kind of quiz, and I'll be showing you what I'm talking about, right? So, let's get into it. So, my name is Akombi Damala, and I'm the founder of LeadScoreAI.com, which is the tool we are on right now. And with LeadScoreAI, basically, you could create quizzes and scorecards that would help with your lead generation, help with generating more sales, and helping you get more clients, right, with your business. And I'll be sharing a bit about the platform that I built and how we can help you. So first of all, let me walk you through a quiz that we've built before, right? So you could either create a new scorecard, or let me just go into editing the scorecard so you can see an overview of a scorecard that was created. Now, in here you have a couple of steps which is helpful for your um, creation process. So first of all, you have the ability to put a title. So this is what acts as kind of like the URL for your skincare quiz. But then this is what people see. So you can change this to whatever you want. So for example, what's your ideal skincare routine? That's a question that most people have, that they would like to know, their skincare routine, what exactly is ideal for them, right? So maybe they've tried different skincare products, they're not seeing results, and they could take this quiz to get like the particular one that would work for them. And then you just put an image that resonates with your target audience, and then you go ahead to click next. And in here, you have the ability to create it manually, which is where you type the questions and the options one by one. But what I'm really loving with this tool is the ability to use the AI function to basically create all the questions and all the options for you. Right, and it does that for you under 60 seconds, right? So all you need to do is just, you put your skincare routine, the focus, which is usually going to be the title again, and then you can just refine the assessment. So you can just think of this like categories, so things like maybe skin type, lifestyle, beauty goals, things like that. You add it here, so it's going to create the questions based on these categories, and then you just leave this on marketing and click next. Which, when you do that, then select outcome quiz, because this is very useful when somebody is getting like a personality kind of result, in the case of skincare, e-commerces and things like that. But in another instance, you might want a scorecard quiz. But for skincare, let's just focus on creating an outcome quiz. Then you click create, and then if you do that, the AI creates 10 questions for you, which has already done here. And this is the 10 questions it created for me, right? Which basically resonates with the audience. I can delete a question, or I could add new questions, depending on what I want. But in this instance, I'm just going to work with the questions that the AI created. Now, the next thing I want to do is define my outcomes, right? And it doesn't come out like this. You have to actually create all these outcomes by yourself. I've already created this one. So outcomes is basically like the results that people are going to get after they've completely they've completed your quiz or your scorecard. So the outcome is what people are going to get. And in this instance, I have three outcomes that I want to market, that I want to propose to users. So that is that they would either have a perfect skincare routine for radiant glowing skin, or they will have a balanced skin, or they will have a hydrated or nourished skin, right? So these are like the three outcomes that people are going to have. I can create more outcomes if I want, but these outcomes, they are fine for me. So I'm just going to create more outcomes. So what then I will do is that I will just go in and I will edit the options, and then I will now map. If you get what I'm saying, I'm going to map the outcome to whatever options. So the users will only be able to select one option, right? So I'm going to map that if they select this option, then this means that they're going to have a perfect skincare routine. So then I can map various outcomes. So I can say that if they select this, they can have either a perfect skincare or balanced skincare. If they select this, they will have a perfect skincare. So I basically mapped outcomes to the options that they select. And I do this for each of the um, options in all the different questions. So for this question, I then go ahead to create that, okay, I've mapped it to this, I've mapped it to this outcome, I've mapped this to this outcome. So if somebody says I don't exercise, then I'm saying, okay, that person wants a radiant skincare routine, right? And so for another good example, let's go into question 8. It says, what is your ultimate beauty goal? So somebody says hydrate and nourish my skin, so that means that person would the outcome for that person would be discover the secrets to hydrated and nourished skin, right? But the person that says achieve clear acne free skin, I might say the perfect skincare routine for radiant and glowing skin. Then someone who says prevent aging and reduce wrinkles, I might say that person wants a balanced skin, right? So basically I've mapped out outcomes to each of these options. And I could also go ahead further to say that I want them to be able to see images in the options. So I can add images to each of these options, which would help them to select the image that resonates with them. So, for example, I can put an image of someone whose face is wrinkled. I could put an image of someone who has free acne skin. I could put an image of someone who has who has a brightened, even out skin tone, and I could put the skin of someone who is hydrated here, and then I just click save, and that goes. I'm gonna edit that because I don't want images to appear, so I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna save. Right, so I'm gonna save that, and once you are done here, then you can go ahead to configure your sign up form. And in some instances, you might not want users to sign up, but this is very useful for lead generation. So the idea is that before anybody gets their score, they would have to fill the form if you configure it here. So it appears before results are revealed, just before results are revealed. Then you can configure the headline, you can let it say what you want it to say, and then you only have the fields of name, email, phone number, which these two are already selected by default. But then you could add phone number, you know, as an addition, or you might not want to add phone number depending on how you want to configure your scorecard. So then you click publish, and then just copy the link, and you can then go ahead to paste that link. You can use, so this link would serve as basically your quiz page, and this is where you would run adverts or share this with your email marketing audience, or you could share this with your social media groups and things like that. You could put this on your WhatsApp status, you could put this anywhere, and you could even on your Instagram, right? People come and then they take your quiz, and it's very useful. So, for example, I'm this user, I'm taking the quiz now, and I just, would you describe your skin type? So I'm going to say sensitive. What are your dietary habits? Okay, I eat processed foods. How often do I exercise? Occasionally. How much am I willing to, so I go ahead to answer all these questions, right? And the beautiful thing is that, I'm going to be able to see all this data in the back end, and I'm going to show you that right now. So once I do this, I put my name, and I'm going to call my name Damola Kombi, which is my real name. And I'll just put my email, right? .com. And I'm going to go to my scorecard result. So that's beautiful. So it takes me directly into my scorecard result. So I see my name, I see my scorecard result, I see that, okay, so the result is I'm going to have a balanced skin with customized routine. And then it just tells me a bit about, you know, balanced skin and what I need to do to some recommendations and some insights. And then I can click the call to action, which would probably take them to products that revolve around balanced skin, right? How to achieve balanced skin, products around balanced skin, or you could take them to, a blog about balanced skin, or whichever call to action you want to put. You could also have it there as a one-to-one consultation where they book a consultation with you as their skin consultant or things like that. So basically, you could have a call to action here that flows with the next step you want people to take. And then they click that and it takes them to your website and things like that. So now what I want to do is I would like to go back to my dashboard, right? So let me just click dashboard again, click page scorecard, And within this dashboard, if I go to my reports and I select this scorecard we just created, which is what is your ideal skincare routine, just click on Damola Kombi, which is myself, the last one I filled. I'm going to be able to basically, right, see the options that this user selected, and I can download this result as a CSV file, which I could now use as email marketing, or could use in the case of like a one-to-one consultation and things like that. I could use it to really remarket this person, and it's just very useful data. Imagine having 1,000 of this. You would know what products to focus on. You would know what kind of skin problems people are having. You would know what to really a lot of questions you're probably having about your business, that where should I focus my efforts and things like that. With this kind of data, you would have very great data to make the decisions you need to make in your business. So that is just how to use this tool. So let me just share a bit about the pricing. Right. So the pricing itself is depending on where you are from, right? It's $32 a month for the startup plan. The pro plan is $79. The business plan is $169, and then the corporate plan is $1,200. Right. So depending on where you are logging in from. So for example, if I am logging in from from Nigeria, right? I'm not gonna see this price. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. Yeah, so you can see this is the Naira price. So you have 28,000 per month. You have sorry. Uh, so scroll down all the way to the bottom. So the starter plan comes at 28,000 naira per month. Pro plan comes at 68,000 naira. The business plan at the month 48,000, and then the corporate plan at 980,000 naira, which is the equivalent of the prices in USD. So this is a great tool basically to help you skyrocket your lead generation, help you skyrocket your appointment setting, your sales, and just help you sell more skincare products really. So if you would like to set up an account and you are interested and you think this would work for you, just book for a demo underneath, and we would discuss basically how to use this for your business. We'll talk about the different products you have. We'll talk about the different pricing of your products, and I'll be able to just give more information about any questions you have concerning LeadScore AI. So thank you for taking the time to go through this platform so far, and I look forward to hearing more from you. Take care, and bye bye.